my B.I.B. early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. I'm reading my B.I.B. early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how Jesus came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, whoa. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.
Nothing can hold me down. So I'm gonna fight, fight, fight. Gonna win, gonna stand my ground. 'Cause no matter how I feel, by his stripes I'm healed. This light that I have inside is invincible, invincible.
Big or small, Jesus heals darkest night. No, nothing's gonna hold me down. Oh, I'm gonna let my light show, even in the darkest night. No, nothing's gonna hold me down. Don't you know that I am healed? I believe it. Big or small, Jesus heals it all. I am healed. I believe it. I raise a hallelujah in the presence of my enemies. I raise a hallelujah louder than the unbelief. I raise a hallelujah. My weapon is a melody. I raise a hallelujah. Heaven comes to fight for me.
I'm gonna sing in the middle of the storm, louder and louder. You're gonna hear my praises roar up from the ashes. Hope will arise. Death is defeated. The King is alive.
Jankowski, and Calvin Kane, and Ruby Ray. Join us Wednesday at 7 p.m. for Club Blast.
Guys, I can't pick just one movie. Here, Louie, you pick.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I picked last time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Just go ahead, pick one.
Okay. I don't know which one to pick. Ooh, How to Train Your Dragon 2. This movie is
Great! It is filled with adventure. Let me tell you my favorite part. There is a Viking that's named Hiccup, and he is from a village named Burke. Okay? And they made peace with the dragons. There's other villages, however, that do not like dragons at all. In one of those villages, there's a particular guy named Drago.
He doesn't sound like a good guy.
He's not. He's trying to get all the dragons to follow him to destroy the village!
Okay. Then what happens next?
And the next thing that happens is...
You guys!
Got her.
That was not nice. I guess the only thing I have to protect myself is Nancy.
Oh no, not Nancy!
Oh no, Nancy! Oh, Nancy! I warned you. I'll.
Or you'll what?
Yeah, Louis, he will, yeah.
You guys should have seen your faces.
I was going to say I would slingshot a rock at Nancy.
How dare you say such things?
I was trying to protect myself.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the time that you protected our friend Caroline. Remember when she was new at school and there were these people making fun of her and bullying her? And you made the choice to go and tell our teacher and you protected her. And now she's one of our really good friends.
That's true. Honestly, I got the idea to protect Caroline from a story in the Bible about a guy named David. Let's have a seat and check it out.
Sounds great.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jared.
I'm Andrew.
And we're here to tell you a Bible story. Our story is about one of the most famous heroes in all of the Bible, King David. But our story begins long before David is king, so let's rewind to when David was just a boy. Now, David was the youngest of 8 brothers, so he had to do the jobs that nobody else wanted to do, like taking care of his father's sheep. Gross.
Hey, sheep's gotta do what a sheep's gotta do.
It turned out that David was actually a really good shepherd. In fact, one day, a lion attacked the sheep. Meow. What was that?
You said it was like a cat attack, right? Like,
No, a lion, a ferocious lion.
oh, like a...
Much better. But David fought back and he killed the lion. I'm dead. Then, another day, a bear attacked the sheep.
Oh.
What was that?
I can barely do that sound.
But David fought back and he killed the bear too. I'm dead too. While David was taking care of his father's sheep, his brothers had a much more important job. They were in the Israelite army, preparing for an epic battle. Get to the chopper! What was all of that?
What are you talking about? You said they're in a battle! Epic battle!
Yes, but this took place a long time ago.
Okay.
Bible times.
Yeah.
No guns, no bombs, no choppers.
What'd they have?
It's like swords.
Wait a minute, what about guns that shoot swords?
That's not a thing.
What if there was a gun that shoots a sword and that pulls the
Andrew.
trigger of another gun that shoots two swords?
Let's just get back to the story.
Okay, yeah, sorry, back to the story.
While his brothers were preparing for this epic battle with swords, David's father was concerned about them. So he sent David on an errand to bring them some food. David gathered some grain and some bread and some cheese.
Oh, he brought us some Lunchables. What a nice brother, that's so nice. Dude, were they pizza Lunchables? Those are the best kind. Pizza Lunchables, totally the best. Best brother ever.
Okay, Andrew, Once again, this takes place in Bible times.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
They did not have Lunchables back then.
Okay, hit the brakes. So first you're telling me this. They don't have guns back then.
True.
Then you're telling me they don't have Lunchables back then.
Also correct.
Next thing you're gonna say is, oh, they don't have cell phones either.
Andrew, they didn't have cell phones back then either.
I knew it!
When David brought the food to his brothers, they were all hiding because out on the battlefield there was a giant with a massive sword. He was shielded in bronze. He stood 10 feet tall.
10 feet.
And his name was...
Goliath.
Why are you talking like that?
That's how giants talk.
And how do you know this?
I saw it on the History Channel.
When David arrived on the battlefield, Goliath was insulting the people of God, even cursing God himself.
Oh, Goliath's a cusser.
None of the other soldiers wanted to fight Goliath because they were all too afraid. But David wasn't. David knew with God on his side, Goliath didn't stand a chance. David came up with a plan. He went down to a stream and he chose 5 smooth stones.
Okay, here I am at the stream, need 5 smooth stones. Let's see, 1, okay. That's pretty smooth, keep that one. Okay. 2, nope, too jaggedy. Let's see. Whoa,
Andrew, what is that?
it's a fish. I grabbed the fish on accident, what do I do?
Just put it back.
What?
Well, just put it back.
Okay, let's see, that one's pretty good. Let's see, oh hey, this one's squishy.
That's a frog.
Ah, I'm keeping it.
Well, no, don't
Okay. And see, good to go. Let's go kill a giant.
David marched to the battlefield right toward the giant. When Goliath saw him coming, he started to make fun of David. But David wasn't bothered by what Goliath said because David knew who God said he was. And with God on his side, Goliath didn't stand a chance. David reached into his bag and he pulled out a stone. Still got the frog, don't you?
Yeah, he's real cute.
Andrew, could you just get rid of the frog, please?
Excuse me, his name is Carlos.
Andrew, could you get rid of Carlos, please?
Okay, fine.
Wait, no, Andrew, spit it out. Spit the frog out. Andrew, spit it out. Spit him out. Did you just eat that frog?
That's really salty.
David reached in his pouch and he pulled out a stone. He put it in his sling and he spun it around above his head. Just then, Goliath drew his massive sword and charged. The giant stormed across the battlefield right towards David. But David held his ground because he knew who God said he was. As Goliath got closer, David began to swing faster and faster and faster, waiting for the perfect shot. He took a deep breath and he let it rip. What was that?
What are you talking about? You said he let it rip, right?
No, like he threw the rock, he let it fly.
Oh, like
Yes.
that kind of let it? I'm sorry, that's my bad. That's me. I'm sorry. Keep going. Just get back to the story.
The stone flew through the air and hit Goliath right between the eyes. The stone sunk deep into his head and Goliath fell to the ground. Andrew, you okay?
I'm dead.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a ghost.
Come on, man. Let's finish the story.
Okay.
So David reached down, picked up Goliath's sword, and he chopped off his head.
That's a lot of blood. Oh, almost done. He's out.
David reached down and picked up Goliath's head, and he showed it to the armies of the Philistines. That day, David showed... That day, David showed everyone that even though he was just a boy, he could still do the great things that God had planned for him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of David and Goliath.
So, with God's help, David protected the people of Israel from Goliath. And I knew with God's help, I could protect Caroline too.
Wow. I really want to be more like David and also protect others too. But how? I can't even look at Nancy, let alone fight a giant.
Well, we can protect others by not doing or saying mean things to them.
Yeah, hey, I got one. My little sister loves to draw with chalk on the side of her driveway, and sometimes she gets too close to the road. So I guess what I could do is to be with her so that way she doesn't get too close.
Mm-hmm. And another great way to protect people is to pray for them.
That's a great idea too. Man, I love you guys. Bring it in.
Hello? Oh, hey, Mom. I'll put you on speakerphone.
Hey kids! Hey kids! Mrs. Knickerbocker from next door just called. She has some homemade ice cream ready for you.
Great. I hope she's making a pistachio. That's my favorite.
Oh, wait. You like mustaches in your ice cream?
No, pistachio. You know, like the nut. Louie, I think all the screaming you've done today has messed up your hearing.
Huh? What did you say?
Let's go.